A key skill to have in the pursuit of success or achieving whatever you want to achieve in life is having some form of self-discipline and consistency in your work. However, a common view on discipline is that only special people like athletes or really high business executives are able to acquire discipline. However, this is far from the truth. A dumbass like myself has been able to teach himself how to code in 6 months, read a book a day consistently for 8 months, and hit the gym to lose 30 pounds in 5 months. And this isn't to brag about my achievements. I'm simply saying that someone like myself, who really has no business doing these types of things, has been able to achieve these with simple tactics that we will talk about in this video. Now, in general, the common consensus on discipline is that it's not for everyone. Only athletes could get it. Only business executives have these high disciplines able to do these hard tasks. And in general, people just think that you need a special gene or hardworking skill to be able to get shit done. Once you are able to acquire this skill using the tactics in this video, you will literally be able to do anything you want in life. Anything worth fighting for in this life, whether it be business, relationships, going to the gym and losing weight, reading books, getting better education, all require some form of discipline, hard work, and consistency. And once you are able to do that, and once you are able to do this all the time and work hard almost daily, then achieving these goals does not seem so impossible anymore. So the first thing that you want to do is clarify what you want to do. I hate it when people say, I'm going to start a diet soon, or when it's the New Year's, I'm going to start to lose weight, or I'm going to learn code in a couple of months. These are very broad goals that don't give you a deadline nor pressure you into starting something. What you want is clear and concise goals, as well as a date and time on when you are going to do it. So when I was a fat ass around 2 years ago, before that, I would simply tell myself that I'm going to start a diet soon. I'm going to start a diet soon. I'm going to start it here. But at a certain point, I got so sick of my life and my weight that I simply told myself and started scheduling everything. So prior to that, I would say I'm going to hit the gym soon. I started telling myself I'm going to hit the gym 4 times a week at 6 p.m. And you see, by telling myself exactly the date and time that I was going to do something, my mind began to be programmed in a specific way when it came to doing these tasks. The gym wasn't hard anymore because I knew that I had to show up regardless. And I got in shape as a result of having a clear plan and clarifying my goals and date and time. Now this could be applied for business or learning a new skill. If you want to learn to code, for example, instead of wishing about learning how to code, tell yourself you're going to have an hour a day at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and during that time, you're going to learn how to code. Now, the next thing is to build momentum. You see, what others tend to see as discipline is really just someone that has built a ton of momentum. If you see like a big rock, right? Like a huge boulder coming down the hill. Is it the rock that is fast, or is it just the path that it's taking, the hill, that is making it go down fast? Now, obviously, if you have any sort of sense, it's the hill itself, because it's the angle and the steep angle that's making the rock go down fast. Now you're gonna say, what type of example is that, Nazar? Look, you're the rock and momentum is the hill. When you start doing something, it's gonna be a flat line. It's gonna be hard to move the rock because there's no momentum. But as you do stuff more consistently, once you start doing it more and more and more, the hill gets steeper and steeper, so that eventually the rock just falls down and is able to just go down without any effort. Now again, this could be applied to learning how to code or hitting the gym. So think like this: the longer you do something, aka learning a skill or hitting the gym, the more you're gonna get used to it and the more you're gonna build tolerance to it. And once you build tolerance to doing the thing, it gets easier and easier and easier, and you build momentum day after day. Now, the final tactic is the art of ignoring the mind. You may tell me, hey, now you may say, okay, Nazar, I want to build momentum and I have clarity on my goals, but how do I actually show up? It is by ignoring the mind. When I was in therapy, what the therapist told me first, and was probably the most important part of my therapy experience, was that your mind is not yourself. We tend to see our mind as something as a part of ourselves, and that's something that we have to listen to on a daily basis. However, You don't have to listen to your mind. The mind sits apart from yourself. You are you, and your mind is kind of like that annoying girl in school that always talked. You can ignore that. So when you don't feel like working, that's just your mind telling you that. You're able to ignore these. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, you can simply ignore that talking mind and do the work regardless of what it says. You're gonna face days where you're not gonna feel like hitting the gym, you're not gonna feel like learning, and you're not gonna feel like recording a video. But you're still gonna have to show up because that's how you build discipline, that's how you get to your goals. And by A, clarifying your goals, B, building momentum by building tolerance and showing up every day, and 3, by doing those two things by ignoring the mind, you build a great framework for building momentum. Anyways, my name is Nizar. If you want to contact me, I'm on Twitter a lot, so I'll leave that in the description down below. Please leave a like and subscribe. I have like 30 subscribers, so it would really go a long way, and I'll see you in the next video.